Man, what's going on YouTube, man? It's your boy Game, like Will, man, back with another video. uh, man, hold on. What's this video about though? Oh yeah, I know what it's about. Yesterday I made a video about, friendship, stuff like that. Blah, blah, blah. This video gonna be about people being scared to stay in contact. Each day feels new. Uh, so it kind of feels odd. Like, for instance, like I made a video yesterday talking about how I text like basically everybody last month that I was texting all month, that it kind of sizzled out, and I feel like my communication skills got better. So I was like, you know what, I'm just text everybody, and literally I just looked at my phone and like everybody just like they text back, either this morning or whenever, and it just started popping up on my phone just now when I turned my phone on. So my theory has proved to be right. People be busy with their lives. Ain't nobody really think about your fucking ass like that, man. And when you're not social, you don't know that, right? You don't know that, you don't do these little tactics that I just said to do. Like last night, something just popped in my head to be like, you know what, let me just text everybody, the homies, the potential friends, the potential homies. Let me text all the females that, I feel like are worth texting, you know what I'm saying? Because that's really a adult decision. That's really a self decision. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's something you as a person gotta really do. Like, you feel me? Be responsible with that because your relationships is your responsibility. Don't nobody say that. That's a new thing that nobody don't say. Your relationships is your responsibility. Even the ones that's not birthed yet, those are your responsibility, right? Your mom, your dad, your aunt, your uncle, whoever the fuck else is on earth can't assist you with that. You feel me? Those you gotta put your energy in to get out the investment that you put in. So what else did I say on this? So what most people will do, kind of like how I did yesterday, they will text everybody, right? But what will happen is they will forget. Like they will like today I just woke up. So that's why you can hear my voice. I just woke up. So like yesterday I text everybody, but what people will do is they will wake up the next day and then they will like what I say? Um you'll feel like kind of weird, like you feel me? Because your feelings change with the day. So I feel different, even though I could remember some of last night. I feel different energy wise right now than I did right then. So that little break of energy where you just took that sleep, in between that sleep, that gap, when you wake up, it's like you feel new or things feel different right now. Like people are conditioned to see today different than they seen yesterday, and then see tomorrow different than they seen today. I think that's something that's in our either in our biology, or it might even come from just like you don't even know if it come from slavery or wherever it come from, just to always want to look forward to tomorrow to see a better day or some shit like that. You never know, but that's kind of what people struggle are conditioned to um, feel. Because I even me growing up, I would want to feel that. Like I'll be spending the night at a bro crib, and I'll just be like, "Yo, I can't wait." Not that I can't wait till in the morning, but it'll be like the morning is typically associated with like breakfast, the smell of eggs and like bacon and shit. Like it's associated with so much that the mind will naturally say tomorrow might be more hopeful than nighttime. Because I used to also, when as a kid, I used to associate nighttime with like spooky shit. Like being lone, like lonely nights. Like sometimes when you're a kid, you playing the game all night, you by yourself. Like so, these associations are emotional. They're emotional. They're energy based. They're energy. They're hate them damn birds, bro. Like I live in the dumbest neighborhood on the fucking planet. But emotions mean so much in this because what am I saying? Basically, what I'm saying is, man, like I have to wake up today and carry in, usher in a new energy because if you text those people yesterday and your energy was high or you was in a good spirit or good mood, then you wake up today, the devil may try to play faster with you today. Like he may try to challenge you. Your phone may be about to die. It may be little things because all of these things are kind of happening like right now. It's really subtle right now for me, but I'm just real sensitive to everything because I think that God gave us sense for a reason. We got senses so we could sense things, right? You could sense an attack. You could sense the devil attacking. You could sense low vibrational people. You could sense when you walk in a room. Like I just walked in the house, and you know what I'm saying. You got to have your antennas up because it's like you don't know um, people, family members. Like I said, depression is real. It's more than just a mental condition or some shit. It's like, nah, it's energetic. It's like you go around your mom, she might not be, in a good mood. Now she talking to you about some dumb shit. Now you can't really stay focused. Now your eBay shit that you're trying to do is, it's like the third thing on the priority list instead of the first thing. And texting the people back is like the fifth or sixth thing. Because remember, the way the mind works, I see it, if I was to visualize it, it's kind of like a wheel. And it's kind of like a wheel that goes around like this. And um, it's things on the wheel. And your focus could be on like almost like a picker. It could be on anything. And people or the universe within itself is a powerful force and it will kind of dictate what you focus on. And we're even conditioned through school systems and stuff for that to be easy to control. So right now I'm in control because I decided to make this video. I said I'm gonna do this. I stuck to it. I went in the house. My mom started talking to me, or started talking to the. Sometimes she'll do this like talk to the ear type thing, or talk to like on the phone. But I could tell she about to start trying to talk to me. So I got out of there and make this video. And it's like you gotta move quick, bro. You gotta move quick because remember, I got people to text back. If I don't text them back and I miss that wave, because time is a part of communication, whether you like it or not. If I miss that wave and I don't text back all day, this type of stuff happens, bro. This is communication problems that people go through, and you don't text those people back, and now you opened up that conversation, but then you went MIA again. And what are you doing? You're establishing rapport. You're establishing a reputation with those people personally that says, yo, Will's super inconsistent, bro. Every time he texts me, he just gonna go ghost. And you never form a bond. So the devil, if the devil may have it, he will have it to where you never form any bonds because the devil likes to keep people rooted in their environments and situations. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, like, I'm wise with this shit, bro. As you can tell, like, it is like you could even see some shit and still not do it. So it's just like that's why I made this video. I'm like, bro, you wake up, you might wake up, right? But you gotta understand your feelings. And I think that because we're men, we always say, fuck our feelings. We shouldn't be feeling anything, and that's true. But that's a privilege that comes after you understand your feelings. That you see what I'm saying? Like you gotta saying fuck my saying fuck my feelings don't come from a lack of emotional mastery. It comes from emotional mastery, meaning I understand them, not that I avoid them and don't understand them. That's the difference between the boy and the man. I understand emotions, I understand energy, so now I can dictate the terms and agreements of the interactions that I choose to engage in or not. Do I want to talk to my 55-year-old mom about who went in the mayonnaise yesterday and left it open, or do I want to talk to this chick that lived down the street that I should be responding to see what's up with her to see if we're gonna make something happen? But those two things can overlap so cunningly that the guy just kind of like will do. He'll lollygag, like he'll. I ain't even gonna make it seem like you'll just voluntarily go with the mom thing all the time, but you might be in indecision, right? You might be in this place of indecision where you kind of lack or lag, and then it kind of like enmeshes, you know. And that's a therapeutic term. It enmeshes, like I told you, if you're an ingredient to your house, to your neighborhood, to your town, to your city, to the country, to the world. You're a piece of ingredient. So even if you choose to not do anything, you are still serving some type of, you're an ingredient to the bigger picture. So it's like, if I, even if I don't argue with my mom and I say, all right, I'm just going to ignore her, guess what she'll do? She'll just keep talking and ruminating. That's why y'all be like, damn, why my mom won't be quiet, bro? Why it seem like she's damn near trying to, what's the word, yield? You know, because femininity likes to yield. She'll just keep talking. You'll be like, damn, like, wouldn't you think that a person would know to just walk away and go live their life if I'm not saying I'm back? But that don't work like that because you're an ingredient to the bigger picture. But if you would either have to put distance between you and that person, like me being in the hallway right now, or you would either have to actually, I mean, distance is everything, right? I always tell you I have bikes, have cars, have bus fare, have these little things because, you know what I'm saying, it's about to be snow on the ground, but that's the only one season out of the four, you know what I'm saying, that you can make an excuse, you know. Um, But even then, I think y'all should have females to go link up with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be at cuddling. You know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of other stuff. So we're gonna turn the ugliest season into the most beautiful season. But yeah, you can't do that if you're not texting the women back. You feel what I'm saying? So this video is pertaining to everything is full 360. You know, that's why I say I'm a lifestyle coach. It all fucking comes around 360, you know what I'm saying? 360 degree. Because it's the choices you make, but I hate when people simplify things because they be like, oh, it's the choices you make, but you heard that before and you still don't know what to do, right? So it's like, it's not the choices you make, it's the choices that you don't make sometimes. So it's like, that's why I made this video. It's a reminder to control your vibration and don't let your vibration control you. Because when you wake up out of a dream, you're at the mercy of whatever was going on in that dream. So you feel as a byproduct to whatever you was just going through. You could have been getting chased by Jason or Voorhees or some shit. And you wake up and then you like, oh, you know, let me text this baddie back. It's like, nah, it don't work like that. It's not gonna work because it's like your energy ain't even in the right spot. And texting, people think because it's a text that is not like felt, like that shit ain't gonna matter, or your optimism isn't. Yeah, remember ingredients. Everything about ingredients. So if I'm texting you, or even if I'm making this video right now, you know, like y'all won't even believe I did a little bit of shadow work right before this video. But that's why my energy is in the right spot. Otherwise, if the energy was discombobulated, I wouldn't even probably be able to do it because I would feel still tired a little bit, or I would still feel kind of stuck in that first initial vibration. So people don't understand like the process from waking up in the morning to throughout the whole day is a process. And I always tell people keep a napkin and a marker on them or a pen because our feelings, you could try to change the outer world or you could really change the inner world. And it both result to you getting rich. It both result to you getting more women. It both result to you getting more whatever you want. So they call it manifestation, but it's just really weird to see it really work because it's just like you choose to argue with that person. You choose to not only argue, but just stand there and feel like you don't know what to do next. Because there's something you can do, it's just not really, it's not always in your conscious awareness. But when you write, aka trace, it's like you're tracing when you write, you get a feel for what is right and what is wrong. You get a feel for it. It's experiential to a certain degree. Dame Dash was the first person I heard say like, young boys, they don't just need to hear things; they need to see example, so they get an experience. With an example, you get an experience, right? Those are EX words. With experience, you get example. With example, you get experience. So there's no better teacher than what experience. So it's like when you're journaling, you're literally confronting and emoting. You're feeling it. You're like, okay, I'm in this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel it. I get a feel for it. And when you're in it, it's like, okay, you can kind of come to that realization, that real point, that point of realness, that realism that you see other people have. Andrew Tate, people who just can't stop speaking truth, their truth. They everything they say, they stand on it, they believe it because they're doing it. You know, the wavering dies after a while because it's like I'm a grown ass man. You feel me? But yeah, you develop a lifestyle by the consistencies and the your reps create your reputation. Your repetition creates reputation. So me doing this today, I'm seeding the poll and I'm saying that, like I told y'all about the method, the monthly text method where you text women and all of your potential friends at the end of that month to reignite or rekindle. You can this is another one. Um, Wake up in the morning, journal, and what you can call it. You gotta text everybody. I mean, that next day you should text everybody again. You should look at your phone and get back to those people, because it was really funny looking at my old pattern die in front of me, where I know that I would probably respond to what my mother was saying. Well, you think I went into mayonnaise, or it's just being a dumbass, right? But it's like when you know the game of chess and you start to compare chess to life, you're like, that's not a good chess move at all. It is not logical. It might be emotional. It might be, again, experiential. It's the experience that's powerful. Um, it's alive in your vibe. It lives. It lives. It's just like it wants to live type shit. But it's the growth is in the chess move of it. I got other things to do. I don't even prioritize my money, and then I'm gonna talk to you about some fucking mayonnaise, and I'm a vegetarian. I know I didn't go into mayonnaise, but guess what? This is how devious the game is. You have to really outsmart your environment. You know what I'm saying? You have to really understand that. I don't even like to call it a trap because I don't even always think it is one for real. I think that life is supposed to be challenging, and I think people who think that it's a trap are they're submitting to a certain degree. I think that life is actually just balance, and we are where we are with it. You know what I'm saying? You're either gonna grow or you're gonna stay still. But I'm about to end the video on that note, man, and just understand, man. Get back to if you open up them conversations, get back to everybody, get back to those women. get back to those potential friends, and keep those conversations going, and then see how it goes, whether it's bad or good. But I'm about to end this video, and I'm gonna get back to you probably later today, just on that topic, man. So I'm gonna see you on the next video, man. I'm out, man. See ya.